Today, I'll be showing you how to assemble and put on your ceremonial black belt. It looks like this. So your first step is sizing yourself to make sure it's tight. And as that kebab guy says,
if it's not tight, it's not tight.
So first, you wrap it around your waist, right? And you see how it's overhanging, it's a lot. What we do is we fold it inside, right? And we want the two ends to be around 2 fingers apart. So this one, if you can see here, is just a bit too close. So what you can do is just push it back just a little bit. And so now there's a bigger gap in between. Your next step will be to make sure there's very little distance in between the two edges. So I have a little trick for that, and it's hammering the hell out of it. As you can see, now these points are very close together. This will help in the next steps. Now that we're back, we can start assembling. So the first step is to get these pieces, right, and thread them through both sides of your newly hammered black belt. Then you get the other type of piece. So this one is called the female piece, and you thread it through the top as well. You need to keep in mind that this arrow over here needs to face inside and threading it through. And the final bit is that take this bit and you thread through the extra fabric through the keepers. And then you pull this up as much as you can, and we want it to make sure it's touching. This is why we hammered it in, because otherwise it'd be harder for these two to touch. Now you repeat for the other side. Now the final bit is wearing the black belt. So for this, you have to take off all of your accoutrements. Once you've got them all off, you fold this into a small, you just fold it in half kind of, and then thread it through all of your pant loops. And now that you've got both sides out, you put back the gold pieces on. Once you put your pieces back on, then you just thread this extra piece of belt back through the holes. Now the final bit is the easiest. It's just clipping it together. You take the whole of the female piece and put the male piece. And just like that, you've successfully put it on your ceremonial black belt in brass.
To prepare your sleeves in CAMCU, you would first iron the sleeves as you would normally. Then you would measure the sleeve between 7 to 8 centimeters and fold it accordingly. Iron on top of the folded part to make sure it is completely flat. You would repeat this process until you reach the Velcro patch. Or another way to make sure it is correct is when you prove low, it shouldn't be touching your forearm. So after ironing everything, this is how your uniform should look like. So belt keepers are clearly touching, and the belt is firm, and it's firm on your waist. Okay, so it shouldn't make a V shape or shouldn't be sagging. It should be clearly tight on my waist. And as you can see, sleeves are rolled up perfectly. And when I prove like this, when I prove low, as you can see, the sleeves aren't touching my forearm. Okay, and my shirt is clearly ironed, my collar is touching and it's aligned properly, and my pants are also ironed, so which means this is a perfect